wisdom, should give us da'as. What exactly are we asking for? What is the da'as that we mean with this bracha? The simplest explanation is when you ask somebody, what does it mean to have da'as? They want to be smart, intellectual, they want to have different levels, chachma, deya, bina, to be analytical, to extrapolate different levels of intellectual capabilities. But there's more than da'as at just that level. When Yaakov Avinu wakes up from his dream, we know that Yaakov Avinu goes to sleep, he's on the way, and all of it, he takes a sleep in the middle of what we think is could either be the desert or Hara Maria, but he goes to sleep. And when he wakes up, Vayikan, he has the dream and the malachim and the ladder and up and down, Olim Yardimbo, and this great revelation of HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Vayikatz Yaakov Mishana. So Yaakov gets up, Vayomer Achin Yesh Hashem Bamakom Hazeh. God was in this place. Vanochi Lo Yodati. And I didn't know. What does that mean? He didn't know. Did he really just not know where the place was, or did he mean something else? Some explain, including Aaron Lichtenstein, that there's different levels of da'as, meaning a doctor could know what his patient is feeling, and the patient can know what they're feeling, but that's not the same. A social worker, a mental health professional can know what the patient feels, and the patient can know what they feel, but that's not the same. There's knowing what you should be feeling, then there's actually the feeling itself. When it comes to our relationship with God, the Rambam tells us, in the beginning of Yesod Torah, Yesoda, Yesodos, V'amud HaChachamos, the most foundational of all things, is Leda, is to know, to know that there's a God. What does it mean to know that there's a God? Of course I know there's a God. I got up today. I'm a living and breathing human being. But it means Das does not just mean intellectually, but that I have a connection with Hashem. And that's what Yaakov means. Of course, this was a national landmark. There might have been a museum at that place. It was where the Akedah happened. But Yaakov is saying, Vanochi lo yada. I didn't know that it could hit me in such a personal way, that I could have such a deep connection. And that's what we're asking for on one level of Atah Chonin lo Adam Das. I don't just want to know HaKadosh Baruch Hu on an intellectual level, but to have a deep and intimate connection. Hashem, help me with that. It's a bakasha, it's a request from Hashem. I want to see you more in my life. I want to be able to recognize, to develop, engage, interact, and to really form a sincere and genuine relationship with Hashem. How do I find you more during the day? How do I see the Yad of HaKadosh Baruch Hu more often? And maybe that's why it begins, the first of the bakashos is Atah Chonin. Because everything we're going to ask for is based on this knowledge. When I ask for refuah, I know that there is a God. When I ask for geula, I know there's a God. When I ask for parnasa, Yerushalayim, everything, I know there's a God. But we have to realize we want das on its own level, not just through something else, but atah chonin l'adam das, to develop, to nurture and grow that relationship with Hashem.